Blessings. Yo, you know what's crazy as hell? When it comes to spirituality, spirituality is just a personal relationship between you and the Most High. You can have that conversation wherever you want to sit, stand, stare at the, just wherever. That's spirituality, right? Whereas some people feel as though this is where the audacity comes in with the ego, arrogance, and pride, where, they feel as though they can do all they sins Monday through fucking Saturday, if they go to church Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, they feel as though they can do all the motherfucking sins whenever one because the Most High is not watching, some people feel as though that they, while they're at the bottom of the barrel, let's go ahead and play with the devil, because the Most High is not watching. That's some thought, that the ego, the arrogance, and the pride is just that strong that they are hyped up by those that actually do that the same thing. Whereas on Sunday, they just wash away their sins. They eat up, the bullshit, and it's like everybody carries the word in the way that they do, right? Everybody religiously moves around in the way that they, routinely do. That's all their religion is. It's just taking in the word, feeding it to yourself over and over again until it is you. Whereas the tradition, you go there every Sunday. If there's church on Tuesdays, you go there too. But spirituality is you. You are building that relationship, those bridges everywhere when it comes to the Most High and what the Most High is guiding you towards to gift you. Some people are afraid of that walk because of the fact that they need that walk. They need that guidance from everyone else in one room, whereas everyone doesn't even have the same intentions as them going into that room. Whereas you and your intentions, it's already growing fruitful around you, whereas your harvest is the gifts that's being gifted to you. Some people get mad at that. They don't think that far. Some people feel as though that you're being catered to, kept, that there's some old fogey spending his check type of shit. It's not you. You're not supposed to be just caring for you. You are supposed to be cared for just because that is what they're used to. It's the grooms and the conditionings of, what you're supposed to be binded to, contracted to, married into, because this is your position. This is what you're supposed to do. Whereas you could just do you. You can just be religiously in your routine, living traditionally as you fucking choose to, whereas you customize your life for you and that spirituality in you, yo. You speak to the Most High everywhere you fucking go. You let down your burdens everywhere you fucking sit. And you express your word by how you treat others that's in front of you because you are treating yourself the way you would wish for others to treat you. It's crazy. How some people are doubly standard with their standards when it comes to the treatment of others, all because they don't congregate with you. You don't sit at the same tables as them. You don't go to the same parties as them, but you do party. You're just not at the same circles as them because they don't circle with the circles that you do. Because your way of peace is just too, quiet for them, whereas they pay for the peace. They have to go along with everybody else to actually feel that peace so that they can talk about that peace together. Whereas they're just piecing each other together to keep that peace, whereas peace is you. You just walk around peaceful because you're peace, you choose peace. But some people choose peace in a 7 to 21 day form. They gotta take it for that hour that they on lunch. That weekend they have that peace already cornered out. Whereas you walk with the peace because you choose that peace as the energy that you choose to walk in for you. you know some people feel as though that they could do a whole bunch of fuck shit throughout the fucking day because they see you. They don't see you on at church on Sunday. They don't see you at the mosque. They don't see you at the temple. They just see you hugging a fucking tree or something. They see you grounding at the grass. They see you actually congratulating the birds for flying. But because you do that, they don't see the God in you. They don't see the Most High guiding you. They don't see your spirit guides and your ancestors because they go to the four walls to see those. They got the picture show for people to tell them what it looked like, to tell them what it feel like, to tell them what energy to be in. Whereas they take that for a few minutes to that temporary energy and try to wash it off. I mean, try to do all that they can with that energy Monday through whatever time until they got to go back to church again and wash it up and do it all over again. You know, let me drink up from up out your cup in order for me to inhale that energy and be that for a few days and then come back and do it again. Whereas you fill in your own cup, you know, whatever tears you shedding, you doing that. Whatever sweat you breaking, you drinking it. That's you. You building off of you, your own energy. Whereas your cups is gonna always be filled, right? And your hands will never be bitten because you're feeding you. That's the problem. Whereas you're worshiping every fucking day and you're actually praising the people that you come towards, people that come towards you, whereas they only praise that one day or that time or on this allotted moment, whereas peace is always around you. Some people gotta take pieces of that peace from you to try to make you unpeaceful, just so that they can bind you contractually, get you into these four walls, just so that they can control you, just so that they can guide you, with the words that they speak, whereas their intentions ain't even the same as yours. They don't want to line nothing to you because they chop your ass up at the table, you know, making sure that everybody that's needed in your life to move you forward actually chops you up and digests you just so that they can shit on you. It's that type of energy. Some people, whereas you already made your table, you got your toilet, you can shit all you want to, and still harvest the seeds, bless you, that you actually shit from you because you're actually planting those seeds for you. No matter how long it takes for the seeds to actually grow, you're still eating for you. Therefore, you're only biting your own hand. And no sweat, you're drinking. So therefore, you're always hydrated. That's the problem. Whereas you ain't trying to commit no sins throughout the fucking days that you're not in the four walls worshiping anybody. You're basically worshiping and praising the Most High every fucking day. But that's a problem to some people when they're not used to that. They can't see that, whereas they're still stuck in the four corners of their own circle. Think about it. Y'all know the Most High got you. Have a good one. Bye.